need to get my bag. I'm getting a tissue out of my bag.
We're back on.
We're back on. And Larry, what are you getting, Larry? Larry has a bag of tricks.
Theater.
You pose when I tell you to sit.
Come back.
I'm used to directing. I'm sorry.
Come.
God, you have to apologize to the other guests. I'm sorry.
That's
It's
okay.
just like when
We got another
Zero
short
Mostel slapped with Richard Benjamin or something. When I was
Is
in high
that
school.
true?
Yes. He was on a show, and he was with Paula Prentice and Richard Benjamin, and he was so boisterous that, they got up and left. But, I told you people were leaving here. So some people don't
Sometimes
like it.
it's not personal. It might be dinner time.
As
and they have to go
a
home and do
playwright, everything is personal, darling. That's why you're a playwright. It calls you and comes and finds you. No one wants that life of misery. I mean, to be a playwright, to be an artist, they give you a burial
So tell me about Gaga.
They give you a hole and say, you want to be an artist, you want to be a writer, you want to be a painter, you want to be a playwright, you want to write songs, jump in the hole, we'll bury you. This is what being an artist in America is about. We're living in apple pie fascism,
We got 2 minutes, so tell me about your experience. What happened when you met Lady Gaga?
I got knocked down on the street.
By her?
This was...
Oh, by all the people, going crazy?
It's in the New York Times, in the blog about Judy Garland coming to Broadway. And I say, these little Jim Bunny, illiterate action figures wouldn't know a real Judy Garland if she came in the room. They're into Lady Gaga. It's the iPod pod people attack,
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about.
do.
They went online and stayed online. They're not present.
That's
Judy
true.
was too present, and so was Tennessee. That's why they died early.
Enough, right?
And what about poor Amy Winehouse?
Oh, lovely. She's
Yeah,
an angel now, permanently.
Well, read about my play about her.
Yeah.
That's in the New York Times, too. I have my finger on the pulse.
You do. So what's pulsing next week?
For me?
Yeah, for the world. Tell me.
Teaching.
What's pulsing?
I'm teaching next week.
Yeah, but what are you writing today that's going to happen next week?
Well, let me think. Those Republicans are going to lose. I mean,
All
yeah,
right, there we go. We heard it here.
Well, listen, they have two of the dead Andrews sisters as the candidates, and then they're getting dirt on that other poor soul, Perry Como, or whatever the hell his name is. I'd rather have Perry Como rise from the grave than that Perry.
Yeah.
Well, listen, darling. I mean, Joan Rivers should be president as far as I'm concerned, with Chelsea Handler as Secretary of State.
That sounds good.
I mean, this country has turned into a Walmart nation. Look around.
True.
It's not the Supreme Court. It's big lots. I mean, we are talking like, I'm so glad I'm 62. And I got in what I got in because the future looks pretty grim. That's why I said last week in my play, New York is hit by an earthquake, and we're all sliding down the sinkhole. Well, don't say it, don't wish, it'll happen.
Be careful what you wish for.
I mean, this is all over the paper. I sat and read the damn thing, and people
that
said,
earthquake.
my God, he must be psychic. But
so
I
what's
think,
going to happen in the next, day?
well, let me see.
And then we got to go.
The Kardashian marriage will end. I don't know.
The what?
The Kardashian marriage.
Oh.
I thought maybe that caused the earthquake.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know. I think it's just boredom. I think even God got bored with what's going on in California.
I heard it was a
maybe. I was just at Andy Warhol party at Yotel or Yotel or whatever the hell it is, and the people that were there were like watching wet paint dry. It was like the Gerald Ford amateur hour. I mean, these people, they're not Andy Warhol. They're not superstars. I don't know. It's like they read a T-shirt or a bumper sticker. They have about as much presence as, Lassie wagging his tail. I mean, it's just like, those days are long gone. I used to live
I'm not going to
No. They'll be back if you make it happen.
We're going to make
That's
it happen.
why my ass is sitting here.
It's
Listen,
not the
I
year
used to
of
live
gloom,
across the
it's the
street.
year of
No, I'm
possibility.
just joking. So
I
then
know.
you're jumping
I know
straight.
what you're saying.
Listen, I used to live across from Max's Kansas City at 859 Broadway, and that would have been like 1973, 74.
Well, you look amazing, and you are
Well,
full of spunk.
no.
How much coffee did you drink today?
I only drink one cup. This
What
is
was
my
in it? I want
personality
your
is like.
coffee.
No. This is what my personality is
I
like.
know.
And some
I'm just
people,
kidding
no,
with
some
you.
people think I do it to grate on people's nerves, but this is the way I really am. And I don't drink or smoke. I'm 62 years old. I haven't smoked in 40 years, and I don't drink at all. And I'm
Good
not
for
an
you.
ex-drunk. It's genetic.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
My whole family were rambunctious. I'm not going to apologize for being
Why
half
would you?
crop and half hunky. I'm like half German, half Czechoslovakian, with an Irish great-grandmother and a Jewish great-grandfather.
Yeah, so you're the melting pot.
Honey, I'm the UN.
Yay! Well, how do people find you if you want them to?
That I don't want them to. I don't have a telephone, I don't have a computer, and I don't have a television set. That's why I get work done. I read books, I don't read Kindle.
Well,
So
I'm
that's
so
your answer
glad
to
you know how
that.
to
And here,
get in touch with
meditate
me.
on this.
This is beautiful.
Allen Ginsberg did, and he contacted William Blake.
I have
You'll
Allen
probably get
Ginsberg's
Rod
birthday.
McEwen.
I love Allen Ginsberg. Larry, it's a pleasure. Anytime, come back and rant.
What they all say.
Oh, thank you. We'll be back with more on August 24th.